Good afternoon, Sava here from Football Heritage TV. So Tottenham have finally won an away game, and we waited until the end of the season to win away. Our first away win, I believe, in 10, and our first away win outside of London since October. The boys signed off with 4 goals, and again, Harry Kane steals the show. What a man! What a man! What a player! What a season he has had, even without probably playing his best. A fantastic season in what is a dogged, ugly, horrible team to watch, but fantastic to sign off with a win. I can't lie; I'm not a hypocrite. I'll sit here and say I'm glad Aston Villa won as well. I truly am. I am one of these. I truly believe, and today's performance didn't make me think anything otherwise to this opinion that I've had all year, is that being out of Europe next season, I think, is a very good thing for Tottenham. There is just so much to do at this club. Brand new defence. We need midfielders. We need forwards. We need a number one. We need to sort out the academy, a manager, a director of football, scouting, lots of loan players coming back. That Deadwood needs to go. Deadwood in the first squad at the moment needs to go. Because of that, I'm happy for them to spend the time actually on the training pitch rather than flying to Lithuania and Iceland and Portugal, wherever they're flying to on a Thursday night and then not training. I'm happy with that because the club needs a reset. Saying this for many, many years. Kane, once again, papering over cracks this season. And I mean, I say papering over cracks, he's papered over chasms. But look, I mean, first and foremost, look, Leeds are relegated. They deserve to. They were an appalling team. If we're really, really honest, I've not seen anything as lackluster for a team from a team for a very, very long time, and that includes us. So Leeds have gone down. We didn't directly relegate them, but you know, we got them to the point where they had no chance, even if other results had gone their way. So Leeds have gone down; they deserved that. Started off a good goal, first goal, nice goal. Porro into Son, nice little layoff, and Kane. You've got to ask questions, haven't you? What defence in world football leaves Harry Kane unmarked in a penalty box? Absolutely crazy, but they did, and he scored in true Harry Kane fashion. Then we go in 1-0 at half time, and you're thinking to yourself, yeah, Leeds, they're still in this game. What can they do? But let's be fair. I didn't think Leeds had absolutely anything, to be honest. And Pedro Porro with a lovely finish. Really good low drive from Pedro Porro. For me, though, the build-up play from Kane was sensational. You know, dinking it over, I think it was Forshaw's head. Might be Forshaw, someone in midfield. Going round the referee, bringing it down, laying it off to Porro in a lovely finish. And again, it just showed that when Harry Kane leaves, I don't know if it's this summer or next summer, we'll be talking about that tonight on the Spurs Review, starting in just over an hour at 8 p.m. When Harry Kane leaves, you not only need a striker, you need a playmaker. Because again, today, what I saw from Son, what I saw from Kulusevski was really, really poor. When they're on the ball, both of them are dispossessed way too easily. Both of them just run into people. Both of them just look so unthreatening. It is unreal. And I think, again, it showed the gap from Harry Kane to other players in this Tottenham Hotspur team and squad. Then Leeds pull one back and you think to yourself, oh, no, we're going to go Spursy. We're going to go all Spursy on this. Then we didn't. Again, Harry Kane, right place, right time. Guy's a lethal finisher. Lovely break. Porro slides him in. Lovely goal. Absolutely lovely goal. Dinks it in. Superb player. And then the fourth, I mean, comical. Listen, Lucas, been a good servant. Thank you very much. See you later. Comical defending. That's a Premier League defence. Comical defending. But fair play to Lucas. He goes out on a high. And of course, will always be remembered for the Champions League semi-final and that hat-trick. And then Potts dropped him in the final, but that's another conversation. Anyway, all in all, did we learn anything today that we haven't learned all season? Not really. I learned that Davinson Sanchez is dreadful, that Emerson Royal is a hard worker, but for me, just not good enough. Ben Davies can't run. Longley is nowhere near good enough on the ball or on the turn. He's not got any pace. Who else? Porro for me. I mean, yeah, look, going forward, we've seen what he can do. The question marks are always going to be over how he defends. Skip for me, two-leggy. I don't see enough in him. I just don't see enough in him that he should be a Tottenham player. He will be because he's homegrown. He's English, and that quota. But for me, just nowhere near good enough to be donning a Spurs shirt. Son, I've already said, really. I mean, I know they played a 5-yard layoff to Kane, but again, I know people think I hate Son. I don't. I'm just so disappointed with his all-round game. Number of times he gets the ball and he's standing his defender up and you're thinking, just take him on or run at him. And he gets dispossessed way too easily. Kulu for me, some bright moments, but pretty much the same as Son, but on the right-hand side. Again, I feel that this lack of pace and him being able to get away from anybody is a real problem. Basuma for me was the standout player rather than Harry Kane. I thought Basuma had a really good game today. Broke up play, comfortable on the ball, didn't do anything silly. Starting to see signs in the last few games from him that this is the player we bought, and that with a proper manager that doesn't sit back and plays 10 behind the ball, Basuma will be a very good footballer for Tottenham Hotspur. Then you come to Harry Kane, the man, the myth, the legend. What else can we say about Harry Kane? I have a feeling there are going to be multiple bids that come in for this guy over the summer. I think Man U will, Real Madrid. I think a few others will as well, and I think he'll go. I think you do not turn down the Madrids if they come calling. But hey, what do I know? Anyway, all in all, thank God the season is finished. Let's be really, really honest. That was a very tough season. Lots of different managers, different directors of football, multiple players used. No one has had a good season as far as I'm concerned other than Harry Kane. I don't think anyone's had a good season other than him. Bentancur was doing well. He was doing well before he got injured. The rest of them, I think, have had absolute shockers. And it's time to rip this up. It's time to rip this up and start again. We have to stop defending, as fans, we have to stop defending these average players. We have to stop saying, oh, but I keep him. Time after time after time, year after year after year, they're showing their incompetence. They're showing their actual ability levels. So for me, the whole thing needs to be ripped up. I don't care who goes. I'm ruthless in this sort of thing. I don't care who goes. Get a competent manager in that understands what style he wants, a director of football that understands that very same style, and start to build. Will it be painful for a few years? Sure, I've got no doubt about that, because there's a lot of clubs with a lot of money above us that will continue to spend. But give it time, give it patience and build. And hopefully next year we can start to see some green shoots. But if people just want to talk about top four and trophies, I have a feeling you're barking up the wrong tree. So I'll leave it there. Please leave your thoughts. Please subscribe. Please comment. We are back at 8 p.m, just over an hour's time for the Spurs review, where we will be giving out our own individual awards to players that we believe have been good or bad, best goal, best performance, all of these different types of things. So please join us and please subscribe. Take care.